Yeah.
Look at her.
Ooh.
Look at her. Look at that.
This is fun. This is fun. For all you LA hoes out there, this is fun. Raven. Raven is the reason that I looked at drag in a different light.
Right.
Raven is the reason that I knew that drag could be powerful. And in a way that was, that came from inside of you. And
she did a show that you saw that blew your mind, one of your first times.
It was at Peanuts, 7969. And this was a legendary drag bar here in Los Angeles.
Right.
Right across the street from Los Tacos. That place is legendary too. and I would go there and, you know, see the trans girls. It was almost like a working girl night. You know, they had the Johns, they had the trans girls, they had the show to make up for all the nasty going on in the back.
Lady Red's laughing real deep to that. Lady Red's
You remember that back room, Lady Red?
Like
Never in the front. I never saw the show. It was just I take a lot of okay, how am I going to word this properly? I feel very blessed and lucky to be able to catch LA nightlife when I caught it. Because I was catching it at the end of this whole era of like RuPaul going to Peanuts and the Yukon restaurant where we went after the trans show, you know, and you got to sit there with legends like Viva Sex and Raja and even Delta Work was there. And like, it was an epic experience. I remember being there at the Yukon, sitting at that, they would move all the tables together in one line, and all of us would just sit there. And I was like the new little cute white boy. So all the queens were like, oh, you know, all trying to get it. And I was just, you know, fucking having my pancakes, honey. But like taking it all in and not realizing that this was going to be my life.
Right.
So the Peanuts moment was really amazing in LA nightlife and the Yukon, and that's where I met Raven, was at Peanuts. And I still, even when I see her now today, she's just so gracious, so sweet. You can't get a hold of her with shit.
Right.
I have her number, and she doesn't respond. But I like to think that it's not that she doesn't like me. I think it's just she's too busy.
Well, now that she is responsible for the face.
And can we talk about Ru's face?
Let's talk about it.
These past 6 episodes of Drag Race, you know, because let's be real, when Matthew left, it was like oh my God, like, what's Ru gonna do? And, you know, they had to throw somebody in there. And fucking Raven killed it.
Yeah.
She's taken the time to really figure out what made, like, Ru. And now, like, I feel like I'm watching... No, I don't feel... I feel like I'm watching Raven's makeup on RuPaul on Drag Race. And that is so legendary because, you know, you thought that Ru's face couldn't get any more beat. But, you know, Raven's taken that shit to the next level. Like, I'm like screaming when Ru's walking down the runway now. I'm like, wow!
Yeah, they really... That thing that Matthew did was made it look like RuPaul was glowing from within.
Yeah,
and they've managed to really just get that look there again in its own new way.
You know what? It's its own new way, and you know the art of makeup is something that's really powerful because it's only something that you can learn over time. And it's not, you can teach somebody something, but it's not gonna be right until they feel what they're doing.
Yeah.
You know, and it takes time to feel what your steps are. So for any queens out there that are like sitting there and they're like, I can't get it right, like, I'm not gonna go out, I'm just gonna sit and do drag in my room because I'm not confident. Bitch, the only way you can get better is to keep doing it. I feel like my growth as an artist and my growth as a queen has happened because I am not afraid to take criticism. I'm not afraid to take any like little tricks and learn them and make them my own. I've learned so much of my current makeup now from my sister Six, and it's been like a gradual process. But like, it's a testament to a true teacher and who they are. Like, if they really want you to do well, they're gonna tell you a little bit at a time.
Yeah.
If they want to overwhelm you, they're going to be like, "You're fucked. This is what you need to do."
Yeah.
You know, and that's, you know, I love my sister, bitch. I'm beat because of her.
Yeah.
And I did it all myself.
All right, look at her.
Detox.
Your former roommate.
My former
I think
roommate.
when I met you guys, you were living together.
It was a shit storm. But it was also one of the most amazing times of my life. It was the best time ever. I got to live with Detox.
Yeah.
I remember when she put in her tape, and then she got the call that she was going to be on the show. And I looked at her, and I just sat her down on the couch, and I said, Detox, you have nothing to worry about. You are going to excel. I said, there's something about you. People see you, you're a superstar. You're like magnetic. You draw people to you. They just need one glimpse of you, and you are gonna change the world. And look, she is one of the most booked, most loved drag queens in drag history. Not drag race history, in drag history. She's a legend, she's a superstar, she's a sickening performer, and there's no one else in the world like Detox. No one.
Now, what's a story from the time when y'all were living together? There must have been some things that went on.
Sorry, I like to love so hard.
I know.
Okay, so so this is the thing. I get home one night, and this is the reason I don't tape. I get home one night, and Detox, I'm like, where is she? Oh, she's in the bathroom. She's dragging. You know, I probably went to an after party or something. And I walk in like all like, what are you doing, Nee? And she has her leg lifted up on the sink, and she's like, what are you doing, girl? She's not masturbating. She's rubbing Goo Gun on her
Dangly.
Area?
dangly. You know what, bitch? That's what it is. It's a dangly. Hold on, let me hide my whole
Hide your
chandelier doesn't
shame.
read.
Hide your shame.
Look at her. She's had a couple rough nights on the pier.
Well, girl, Morgan, that fucking shady bitch. I walked into to Mickey's one day when I was doing a gig, and she goes, were you just in a war? And I go, no, I thought I looked so cute. I was like, no, why? Was like, what's wrong with my hair? Like, what the fuck? And she's like, just look like your tights have been through a war, girl. Battle wounds.
Wow.
I was like, okay, one little rip. You can't get nothing past Morgan. You can't. And she'll be a bitch about it too, but you know what? You'll fucking never do it again.
Love it.
Okay, look at her.
Ooh.
Hi, Alaska. Hi.
Alaska Thunderfuck. I remember when Alaska was working the door at Fubar.
Oh, girl.
And do you remember her legendary New Year's Eve performance?
No, I do not. Please tell me about it.
Well, that one was good. That one was good. The legendary performance was at Tranny Shack.
Okay.
Did you ever see that?
No.
Okay, this is pre-Drag Race. Alaska was always like that skinny, like, House of Haunt. So very, like, the glamour wasn't there yet. It was more like Club Kid. And she was just unapologetic about it. She was the skinniest bitch in the room. Her favorite things to perform were Britney Spears. And I'm being dead serious.
Yeah.
And I remember at Tranny Shack, I knew that I was like looking at a superstar when she did Whitney Houston. I think it was I Will Always Love You or Run to You, one of those iconic ballads. And she had all four of her dancers piss on her in a yellow dress.
Wow.
I think it might be on YouTube somewhere, so please look that up.
Please do.
Alaska's like everything. Like, I get to see Alaska a lot because she does podcasts with Willem, and Willem and I are fucking hermanas por vida. And she's just such a superstar. You know, there's just some people that just exude it so much, and it's like kind of intimidating. You know, and you know, it's just crazy because I've known Alaska from those pre-days.
Door at FUBAR, sweetie, yeah.
FUBAR, girl, work at the door, big fat dick, like, rightfully so. And she's dope. I love Alaska. Alaska 5000. Oh, bitch! I gagged with Alaska. She released a song called this was pre-trans revolution. It used to be okay to say tranny. And she did this song called Trannies Are Fierce. And she did all like the local LA fierce.
Oh, really?
So she did like Tammy Brown, Angina, like blah, blah, blah,
I think I remember that song, actually.
And she goes, Shitting Glitter, Rhea Litre. And I was like, ah! I was like, are you kidding me? And then, you know, cut to years later, she's on Drag Race and she put me in her Rue Girl video.
Right.
And she beat me up with a hammer.
Love it.
So, you know what? I love fucking Alaska because she's Team Rhea, and I'll love her till the end for it.
I think that's a perfect place to end it. Give it up for Rhea Litre, everybody.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. So much fun to have you on here, sweetie. Keep doing your thing. We love you.
I will never stop, Johnny. Thank you for having me. I'm on the legendary Hey Qween, baby.
Bitch. Well, thank you to Lady Red. Let's snap it together, shall we?
I would love that.
All right. Thanks for everybody. Thanks for watching. Look at her.
Look at me.
Yeah. Look at her. Look at her. Wait, do that trick again, Rhea. Can you do it? Look at her. Bye, camera. Get out of here, camera.
Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her.
Hello, children. Click here. Click here. And subscribe. You're welcome.